Good morning. This is Christmas Eve 2020, and hopefully I get this video up today and running. I have a little bit of internet issues this morning, so that may not happen. So if you're seeing this a little bit later, y'all that keep up with me, kind of instantly when videos are posted, you'll know that this was done before I got off for Christmas break. So it actually may be 2021, who knows. But today is December the 23rd. And I want to give a good shout out to everybody. I try to keep this channel real. I put some stuff in here that's just plain old goofy and corny and whatever. But that's just, my personality just leaks out like that sometimes. And I'm not much sitting there listening to somebody that's just got a monotone voice or whatever, all the time. We all like to be entertained a little bit. At least I do. But anyway, what I want to do is, before I get into what we're going to talk about today, is when I started this channel, I really didn't know where it was going to go. I really had no clue of how this was going to be. I'm not real comfortable doing this, to be honest with you. The whole main purpose that I started this channel was because in my school district, we was having such a turnover of people where I'm working, and continuously trying to train people all the time. And I thought, well, I'm gonna make videos, detailed videos of cleaning and stuff, and that way when we hire somebody, I can, give them a flash drive or, send them home with this, so you can watch this and get a general idea, because it takes a while to train somebody and everything that you do. And I got thinking about it. No, I want to do this in a way where people can pick up tips and ideas, and I am making them in a different way than I would if I was making them for my local system myself, because I would go through every detail of what we do here locally and how, what we're expected to do and what chemicals we use by name and product. We all use disinfectants and different things, but we all have different names and products of what we use. But I thought, well, can I do this in a way that I can help people that has never done custodial work before? Whether you're in a school, your church, no matter where you are, if you've been in this any length of time, you realize that this is different than cleaning at home. And there's different protocols that we have to do. Actually, I'd rather clean commercially any day than I had to clean my house, because I don't have to, you don't really have the stuff that you have to move anything. When you go into a bathroom to clean, they're wide open and they're easier to clean. You don't have to take everything out of the windowsills. You don't have to take all the toothbrushes off the counter. You don't have to take all the shampoo and everything out of a shower. We do have to clean some very interesting things at times, that's for sure. And we're all in different environments. We're all in different things that we do. But I wanted to be able to create a way, maybe just to give people ideas, because I said this in the very beginning, I don't understand everything, I don't know everything, and I don't want to ever think that I do. I mean, I'm in my 20th year, and I still learn things from comments and different things that people make and say. I get ideas of a better way, and I watch other videos and different things as well. When I want to learn how to do something, I usually I YouTube it to figure out how to do it. I mean, it's great technology, it's a great tool, it's a great community to be able to do that. So what I wanted to just say, when I started this channel, I never thought, 811 subscribers at this moment. In the last 3 months, went up nearly 300 subscribers. And it's just, how that happened. I guess people really want to know, and they're entertained by it. I don't know. But I have a lot of people that comment and said, I really appreciate you doing this, because I'm new, I don't understand. It's helped me. I didn't know how to do this. It's gave me a more confidence of what I'm doing, and I'm not afraid to try something because I've seen, this, or I've been doing this wrong, or I found a better way to do it. So that's one reason I do what I'm doing. I don't post a lot of videos. I don't post every week. You notice sometimes it's a month, 2 months, 3 months. It's really hard to video when kids are here at school, so I don't video very much when they're here. Because I just can't do that. I don't want to get in trouble by getting kids on camera. Just can't do that. And so I wished I could. I think I could get some really good stuff if I could. So what I want to do today, I had a request over a year ago, well, about a year ago, about how to set up a custodial cart. Well, I'm going to show you how I set up my custodial cart, because I guess it depends. It really does. It depends on how far apart your closet is to where you're working, how far your bathrooms are from where you're working. You know, maybe your supply closet, your custodial closet. So I would say really setting up your custodial cart is really a personal preference. There's no, I wouldn't say a right way and a wrong way, because when I have somebody else fill in for me or sub or something, I come in, I have to rearrange my custodial cart because they want to set it up maybe the way that they do in different things. Now, so what you see mine might give you an idea, but mine is very, very basic. I don't like a bunch of stuff all over my custodial cart. Now, I'm also going to show you what my custodial cart looks like right now, because it is a wreck. I've been working cleaning rooms while everybody's gone right now, and my custodial cart usually stays in pretty much a mess, and I have to go in there and reorganize it quite often. I don't have everything in a certain place, certain things all the time. I'm one, I move pretty fast most of the time, and I don't keep everything just tidied up. I'm just to show you my main custodial closet right here, and it's not tidied up as well. I believe, being real about it, some of you guys your closets look amazing. I have seen pictures on Facebook, and your closets look amazing, and mine just does not look that way all the time. I did straighten mine up the other day, and you probably said, well, it's still a wreck. My desk right here is not straightened up, but I have 2 closets on my hall, and I have 2 custodial carts because our halls are so long, and I try to keep pretty much everything in one closet that I have in the other. You know, a plunger in one closet, there's a plunger in the other closet. I have classroom mops in both closets. I have bathroom mops in both closets. All those necessities that I need, I have in both closets. Because what happens is, a lot of times the hall is full of kids, and I have a call for a spill or a sick kid or commode floating over, whatever. Well, it's hard for me to get a cart down the hall that's a quarter of a mile long to the other end of the hall when it's full of people. So that's one reason that I put the cart there, or if I'm on that end of the building doing something and I get a call, I don't have to run all the way down to the other end. I try to keep supplies handy. I believe in so much in working, smarter, not harder. The less footsteps I can take every day, the better I'm going to feel when I go home in the evenings, not as tired and wore out. So I just kind of keep those things in mind. So let's take a look at this thing and see what you think. Like I say, you may say that is a total disaster. Maybe to you, but you got to set up things like what works for you. And I'll make some comments at the end of this, and I'll make some comments as I go along. And I got my camera today. I remembered to bring my camera bag with my good camera in it that makes everything easier to work with. I got this little wrist thing right here. I feel like I can talk to Kit. Hey Kit, meet me at the front of the school. We'll make an escape. It's really cool. I can cut the camera on and off. I can take still pictures. It's just really cool. So let's check this. Okay. Now, I told you I'm going to keep it real. This is my custodial cart right now in one of my closets. I mean, it's piled up on top. And I got to empty my mop bucket. But it's just kind of in a mess. While I'm here, before I get this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take everything off this cart, and I'm going to set it up like I try to do from time to time to keep it, neat as possible. But you walk in my door, my closet, I got kind of a small closet. It's not the smallest closet I've ever worked in. I've worked in one that's I mean, you had room to get a cart in there, and then you had to kind of step around to get to the sink, and it was a wall sink, and it was just a disaster. We actually have a preschool. They just built in this closet, and it is so small you have to leave the janitor cart outside in the hall and run a hose to even fill the cart up. It's terrible. I think, come on, architects, talk to us guys before you build these schools. We'll tell you, we need drains in the floors. This closet here doesn't even have a drain in the floor. None of our custodial closets have drains in the floor. But anyway, try to keep things semi-organized. Toilet paper, chemicals on the bottom. I do have soap on the top. Dust mops, chromatic rolls. I have microfibers, junk, and chemicals sitting in the floor in jugs. It's, you know, I had to clean this mess up and straighten it up all the time. And I had it really kind of neat last week. Then boom, here I am. I've been hammering. Got to put my kitchen cord up. We had a cookout Friday, and we had a Trader, or whatever they kind of them grills that's real high. Anyway, teacher brought one of them and had to have it in 6 cord and just throw it in the floor. But this is my kind of my man cave too. My desk is a wreck. Real world, folks. I'm telling you. There's one of my flags I made. That was #1 right there. First American flag I made. I've seen some of my videos. I do that as a little sideline hobby, because you know we make a whole bunch of money, and we have to do things on the side. We add to that whole bunch of money we make. So I put multi-fold paper towels up there, and I got buckets I soak my mops in. Keep plunger in, but I got a bathroom bucket, classroom bucket for my classroom mop. My classroom mop hangs there, and my bathroom mop hangs there. So that's basically consists of my main closet that I work out of. But we're gonna get back to this old junker right here, and I'm just take everything off of it. And then I'm gonna show you what I keep on my cart all the time. I'm gonna clean it up. Normally I take this thing outside and wash it off. I do this every summer or when we're out on holidays and it's clean, but right now it's winter time and it's really cold and I'm not dragging a hose out, and I just don't. Thing that I do when I set up a cart is I put a garbage bag in right here. Some people don't use I'm gonna cut my phone down. Don't need no Ring cameras alerts from home. Okay. Some people don't use these bags on the back of their cart, and I don't really use mine for anything but maybe to throw some paper towels where I done windows down or something. I don't dump classroom garbage in them. I mostly use it to hold stuff. Some people remove these bags altogether. Some people fill them full of toilet paper, paper towels. Will they have a cart full? It's all personal preference on what you do. I can tell you this: if you have a bag on there and somebody walks by with some chewing gum in their mouth or something like that, or they're eating candy, or sometimes if they're eating a taco, whatever they're eating, sometimes they'll just throw something in your thing. So if you don't want to use this for garbage, you don't want anybody else to use it for garbage, you may have to cover it up, you may have to take it off, or ever how you want to do that. So this cart right here is my newest cart. I have one in my other closet that I've had for 18 years, 19 years actually. When I first started, they didn't have janitor's carts at the school that I was working at that time. They was using garbage cans to carry stuff around in, running back and forth the closet to get stuff, and I was like, whoa, wait a minute. This is ridiculous. So I asked for a cart, and the guy I was working with, oh no, we can't get them. They won't let us have them. I said, well, I'm going to ask. Ask for 2 carts. Me and him got one. You know, don't hurt to ask. All they can say is no. So, hope everybody has a cart to work out of, because this just really saves you a lot of footsteps. All right, after I get my bag in there, put my floor signs on there. There's one that hangs on the front, and some people don't know this, but there is a place under here with a hanger on it to hang a wet floor sign as well. So, hang your wet floor signs on there. The next section that I want to set up is right here, and this can vary a lot of different ways, but if you just set bottles on here, if you just start setting all your chemical cleaning bottles on here, when you're rolling down the hall, they're going to fall. They're just going to go everywhere. Some people get wood dividers and they put in here, and all these different things that you can do, you know, got your idea. But this is the best idea that I have come up with, and I really like. These little caddies right here, you get these at Walmart. You know, I'd buy one myself. I buy myself because they're really cheap. Sterilites or whatever, they come in real handy for putting chemicals and keeping stuff in, because I'm going to show you some of the stuff I keep in there. I keep a 9/16 wrench in there to tighten commode seats with. So if I'm in the bathroom and have a loose commode seat, 9/16 wrench, it stays in here. I use this to unstick lockers. Lockers get stuck. I need to do a video on how to unstick a locker, how we do them. This right here works really good for getting a locker unstuck. This little bad boy right here is nothing but a paper clip. I have a soap dispenser in my bathroom that I don't have a key for. They didn't send one with it. There is a place that you can get keys for dispensers. It's called keydispenser.com, I think is what it is. I'll try to put a link in the description. I had some old dispensers and nobody could seem to get the keys to them. And so we can't find keys to them. I got on the internet. Within 2 weeks, I had keys to any dispenser that I needed. I paid for that just for the sake that I need keys, because I didn't want to have to go through the thing with a purchase order, all that stuff. So I have this right here. Instead of ordering a key, this works really good. It just sticks there and it unlatches. I keep that real handy in there as well. I keep my bathroom disinfectant in there, my bathroom bowl cleaner in there, some smelly good stuff, window cleaner. Okay, you can keep all that in your little caddy. Some carts, and I have a little squeegee that I keep in here as well. And on occasions, I can get a small enough roll paper towel that I keep in there all the time too. You keep a little scrub pad in there for sinks. I don't, keep everything that I need right there in that caddy, but that keeps all my chemicals. If I need to run in and do a bathroom something real quick, as far as just a quick wipe down or whatever, I've got this little caddy and I can take it out and I can run with it pretty fast. Okay, I keep some can spray disinfectant on my cart. Gloves, I just pop them on here. Get this thing turned around. Oh, got stuff in the floor in the way. And I keep, my gloves on there as well. Okay. This is my bowl brush. I just got an ice cream bucket, I think this bucket may come in a science kit. There was a bunch of these being thrown away, and I grabbed about 15 of them that were going to get thrown away, and I put these in our closets, to keep as we need them. I mean, this will last forever. Some people take a gallon jug and cut, you know, a part of it out, and they put their bow brush in that. But I keep my bow brush and I keep it on the bottom, the very bottom of my custodial cart, that way. I also keep screwdrivers, pliers, all that kind of stuff on my custodial carts, because sometimes you're out, hey, somebody say, hey, you got a screwdriver, or you're somewhere and you need to tighten something up, and you ain't got to run all the way somewhere to your toolbox to get screwdrivers. I try to keep screwdrivers and pliers and stuff all on my janitor's cart. There's a little place in the back. Just go ahead and move the camera. A little place in the back right here on your cart. These little holes right here. You just drop them bad boys in there, and that makes it real easy. Okay, now the other thing that we always have on our cart is our mop bucket. Alright, I always like to turn my mop bucket where your handle is to the outside where it's easy to ring. Now here's the thing about a mop bucket. You can put a bungee cord around your mop bucket if you have a tendency to turn your mop bucket over off your cart. I've done this a few times, not a whole lot, but I'll be going into a closet, especially if you have a closet that has a little bump up as you go in and it's hard to get it in there, or if your door's not open far enough on your closet, or if your mop handle is hanging over, or if this handle here catches on something, boom, there you are, water everywhere on the floor. You've got 15-20 minutes trying to get that mess cleaned up and dried. I turned one over in the closet not too long ago, and no drain, and water run up under everything. It was a wreck trying to get all that dried up, and that slowed me down. But your personal preference where you want to strap your mop bucket down or not. The next thing I do is I got my broom. Now, this is all up to you, but this is me. This is Mr. Jeff. This is what I think. It's how I feel about it. You do what you want to. But some people take their broom and they'll turn it upside down and have these things sticking right in your face, and all that fuzz and all them germs and everything's just flying all over the hall as you go in, and you're on your cart and your face is all in your broom. I don't like that. These carts have a little slot. I'm on the wrong side of it. I gotta turn backwards. I'm on the wrong side of my cart. These carts, they have a little groove right there, if you can see it, on these carts where your broom will fit in. And I like to put my broom in that groove facing down where that stuff's not blowing all over the place. And while I'm going down the hall, it's not blowing in my face and all that kind of stuff. I just don't care for that too much. Dustpan goes right there. Click it to where your big lip is to the outside. It's a lot easier to get off. If you try to get that thing in there, you're going to be fighting it, different things, but that's a personal preference. It's no right way or wrong way. What do you like to do? I like mine to be turned down that way. Sometimes if I'm picking or whatever and I've got something that I don't really want in here, I can just drop it in my dustpan. Okay, as I'm doing whatever. You know, if I find a piece of hot dog on the floor, I don't want to throw it in here where it's going to rot. I'm going to throw it in there, and this time I take my dustpan off and dump it, it's going to be in the garbage that's going outside that day. Okay? Now, as far as any extra stuff, I have a basket over here. I have a basket. This was just something that was laying around that was going to go in the trash. And I like to keep this basket on this middle part of the cart down here. I'm going to go ahead and take the dustpan back off. So I didn't put that in first, since I never take this out for hardly anything except to clean my cart up. I like to put this basket right here Okay, this is me. And you don't have to put all them paper towels in that basket. When I'm taking a little bit of these, these paper towels out of the bathroom, you have a little bit left on there. These are real good for cleaning, your commodes and wiping stuff down. And I use those a whole lot. And I just like them in there. They stay dry and they're kind of out of the way under there. But you can take that basket and you can rearrange it how you want to personally. That's just, like I said, personal preference, but you can turn your paper towels sideways like that. Put some microfiber dust mops in there along with those if you want. Okay. I've seen people hang bags back here on the back of their carts as well to put extra stuff in. Now, I have chains for my bathrooms. This little stop sign right here works great for hanging stuff on. It's magnetic. But I have my bathroom chains. I just lay mine in there. Some people hang them. I've seen people stick them here and here where they stick to one another. Just ever how you want to do that, you do that. Okay? This is my microfiber, Rubbermaid microfiber that I use to dust mop classrooms with. Some of y'all have smaller dust mops like that one right there that you use. And this is something else that I don't like to do. Now, if it doesn't have a pad on it with a bunch of dust and dirt, you can set it up like this, or I mean, you do what you want to, but I just always just take mine and I usually just stick it right in here like that right there, out of the way. May not be practical to you, but there again, I don't want all that junk flying around down the hall and flying in my face, because I know that sucker is loaded with bacteria and germs, and I don't breathe dust real well, sinus problems, so I don't want that on there. Okay, this is my basic setup. My closets are really close to my bathroom, so I don't have to really worry about toilet paper, paper towels, and all of that stuff on there. But if you are going to do a lot of traveling and you've got to go clean bathrooms that are way off from your closet, yes, you need to set up some way with paper towels, toilet paper, soap, and all that kind of stuff. Make sure you got plenty of gloves with you, because you don't want to be running back and forth trying to do that. Now, I also put a razor blade with a handle on here. I just kind of stick that on my card. I let it stick in the bottom, and I take a rubber band to my handle, and I kind of just wrap that around to hold that in place. That's in case I have some chewing gum or sticky something, I need to scrape something. I have that with me as I'm going. This is my basic setup right here. I put my mop in my bucket when it's got water in it. I kind of lay mine back. You can lay this, but when you're going down the hall, that kind of stays there. A lot of times my mop handle is just everywhere, because like I say, I just go. But I have great intentions when I start out like this. I do this like holidays, Christmas. Some Fridays I'm like, okay, it's time to get a hold of the cart and just get this sucker cleaned up. But this is basically just a cart set up. It's got everything that I need, and you just need to set it up the way that you need to set it up for you personally. One other thing that I need to add in here right quick is you need on your cart. If you don't have door stops on all your doors, you need to get you a wedge or some kind of door stop to keep on your cart. I'm going to show you what I like the most. These come out of a MacBook cart. These were piled up, was going to be got rid of, and it has a little lip on each side of it. And these things on these doors like this right here, it's got them shocks on them. You're trying to clean them. This is a bathroom style. That thing fits right up there, and that weight comes against that door. It just holds it perfectly. These are great in the summertime. We use these in the stairwell, waxing stairwells in the summer to hold the doors open for us. These are wonderful. Of course, you can always drop them in the floor. Give them a good push under the door. I mean, those things are like a multitude of door holders. And of course, a wedge, wood wedge works. As long as you got the right angle on them. This was a really good one. This has been around a long time. But these work really good too. You just want something to be able to hold that door, because when you're trying to clean and find a doorway, it just wears you out and aggravating. So get you something like that and keep on your cart. Okay, I've got my closet straightened back up. I pulled everything out of here last week during the shutdown. Well, not shutdown, when we went virtual. And I scrubbed this floor because it got pretty grungy. But I kind of straightened everything up. Got my janitor's cart set up. Got all my chemicals under there. Don't have a place for these right now because I got so many in here. Just kind of utilize that space a little bit. Alright. Got my desk cleaned up the way I like it. That's what it looks every summer and after every holiday. I'm like, yeah. But then boom. Reality, it's got me a little lamp. And sometimes when I'm just about at my wit's end, I got a migraine or a little headache or something, I come in here and shut the door, cut that computer screen off, and just say, alright, got to chill out for a few minutes. And some people say, well, what do you need a computer for? Well, I do that to do my time approval. I communicate with the teachers through that. Yes, I can do it from my phone as well, but I find it much easier to send all the group stuff from here. I do a lot from the print signs for bathrooms. I use it for a whole lot for work. And how am I going to edit these YouTube videos, right? All right, anyway, I got me a little snack away in my drawer. You always got to have something to fill that belly, right? And you just got all my miscellaneous stuff, you know, your average desk stuff, scissors, notebook, stuff I need right off the bat if I need to get my hands on some tape, razor knife, some pliers, Allen wrench. I keep my spray nozzle in there, which I really need to put back in there because I used it the other day. People like to kind of help themselves with those, and they come up missing. Zip ties, black tape, gloves, just stuff I need to get my hands on really quick in there. Keep me an extra pair of shoes in here for when I'm going to do bathrooms. Get my feet wet. Never know when that's going to happen. I'm not going to show you my undergarment stuff that I keep here just in case my feet get wet or other things happen. Got me a filing cabinet in here. Keep electrical cords. There's more electrical cords, amp killer, extra microfiber stuff, kind of a catch-all drawer. Got an extra one hid, mop here. You just got screws and razor blades. These filing cabinets come real handy. If they're going to be disposed of, you got too many, I just put claim on one of them. Like more screws, little backup gloves, toilet mops, and I got me some magnetic hooks on here. Got my MSDS sheets in here, and then these things, you know, I got these on the bathroom chains. These are extras, and they work really good. Got a toolbox, got hammers, screwdrivers, rubber mallets, all that kind of stuff in it right here. These are awesome for unplunging sinks and stuff. These little hand plungers. Got two of those. I actually need to put that one down in the closet. They end up down here somehow. But it's really good to have those because you don't want to put your little nasty commode plunger in a sink in the classroom or anywhere else. Got my little charging station set up here for drill, my cordless vacuum cleaner. So that's kind of my setup in my closet here. I painted half this closet because this thing was full of holes when I got this, and it just looked really, really bad. You're fixing to see what the other closet looks like, and it looks really, really bad. But don't get to spend a whole lot of time in here, but it's what I work out of mostly. When I do get to chill in here, it's just nice to kind of have it set up, and it's nice to have it set up where I can come in here and put my hands on something if I need it really fast. One other thing too, these little office things that goes on the door, I hold my clipboards in those right there, and it's real handy scheduling and all that good stuff. And also that's really good for computer too, is printing out my schedule. Okay, this is closet number 2. Let's shut this air unit off where it won't be so loud in here. This is closet number 2. Does that look familiar? Looks a lot like the other cart. I'm telling you, it's got to keep it real. Got to keep it real. I'm going to have to straighten this cart up as well. The only thing that I do not have, and I've got to get one, I don't know what happened to my other one, but my caddy thing's come up gone, and I'm using a basket right now to kind of keep stuff on. But yeah, I've got my broom. I've got the squeegee on here right now because I done bathrooms the other day. We were hosing them down. Got my razor blade on there. I got my basket of paper towels down there. And this is what I was talking about. This is another way that you can fix a toilet brush holders out of a jug. And I've got to clean this cart up really bad. This cart here is the one that I had for about 19 years. So it's really nice. This closet's very small. Got a lot of mechanical stuff in here. I mean, there's just barely enough room to get here and turn around. So I got a rolling cart with some extra paper towels, garbage bags, and I got some chemicals over here for toilet paper. Have a computer thing in here, so tech guys get in here sometimes, and got me MSDS sheets over there. Very small. Walls really nasty, full of holes. My other one was like that, but this in here is strictly just come grab work out of. It's in between a set of bathrooms. It's halfway in between on a very long hall. But the setup in this was just really just to grab and go, to have supplies in. Because when I clean this set of bathrooms down here, I don't bring my other cart. I grab this cart. But see, you can see I've got my screwdrivers and all that stuff on this one. Figured I'd just go ahead and show you where we keep most of our supplies. Our supply room is very kind of empty right now. We're waiting on supplies to come in. This is where we keep our main chemicals, toilet paper, paper towels. They ordered us a ton of garbage cans because we was eating lunch in the classrooms and didn't ask anybody how many we had, how many we needed, and all these just showed up all of a sudden. I get a call and say, hey, there's a delivery truck out here. We got garbage cans on them. I'm like, what garbage cans? I didn't order any. Well, we thought y'all might need some. Well, we got some. They will last me. Some of them would be boxed up after I retire, and I got 10 more years to go. So, okay. Anyway, but we keep some of our buffers up here. Extra mop buckets. It's just kind of a catch-all type room. Also, when I first transferred over here, it was full of teacher stuff. There was all kinds of stuff in here, and I got permission to get this kind of cleaned out because we had nowhere to put our stuff. And this is a really big room. I wished I had a custodial closet. I wish there was a sink in this room, and I had one this big. I mean, this is phenomenal. Teachers use this refrigerator, and they got a microwave over there. And this is kind of the community chest room where we share. here with our supplies. We have one downstairs that's really bad that we share, and we don't have a lead custodian, so it's just whoever takes a notion to decide that they need to clean the closet out, we clean it out. Now I'm just going to walk down here. This is not my hall, but I'm just really interested just to open a door and see how stocked and how well these other closets are. We have one custodian in this system that his closet, I don't know how the guy gets in there, and it stinks, it's nasty. There's just broom handles and everything. I don't reckon he ever throws anything away. Let's see how his is stocked. Bear. This is his kind of overflow closet. Like mine downstairs, just an extra closet. Let's go check the other one out. Okay, this closet here is set up a little different. I was up here for 5 years, and this is kind of it's the same size I have downstairs. It's just set up a little bit different. He's got him a desk. As I say, it's just whatever preference that you want for your own closet. How you set it up, that's up to you. It's his janitor's cart. He only has one for his hall. He likes his broom upside down. He likes to keep toilet paper and his signs and stuff in his bin, and that's his personal preference. He's got his clock on there. So, like I say, it's just whatever you want, how you want to set it up, it's yours. Well, maybe that makes some sense on maybe how to do a cart, especially if you're new and you have no clue what you're doing. That'll help you out. I know I've done some rambling and showed you a lot of crazy stuff, but I'm all about just keeping it real, just being who I am and just doing what I'm doing. And I guarantee you guys, you're going to run across somebody out there, not everybody, but a lot of you, especially if you work with very many people, they're going to say, well, this is the way I set my card up, and I think that's the way you ought to set yours up. Are you doing that wrong, or why are you doing that for? This is more better, or whatever. Do it the way you want to. You can be like old Raymond works milk. Well, I wouldn't go through the trouble doing that, no how. Well, I don't clean that much, no way. I mean, it's just going to get dirty again in 5 minutes. Ain't no sense in setting that card up, keeping that closet clean like that. You keep that closet clean like that, it's just going to get messed up again. You have Raymond the way he is anyway. But don't stress over it. Make it yours. Make it your own. That's my thing about all this custodial work. Schedule and everything. Make it yours. Make it your own. And just go with it and enjoy what you do and just relax. Relax. Don't worry about people. What people think about what you do and how you do. You do yours the way you think it should be done, and do your job, and you're here for the kids to keep it going and keep it clean. So there you go. So here's the thing, guys. I hope you have a very wonderful Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and hopefully a much more pleasant 2021 that's coming up. And we can know this for sure. I'm going home here in about 6 hours. Hear that, kid? Meet me at the door in 6 hours. We're going to get out of here. Anyway, back 6 hours, I'm going home. I'm going to spend some quality time with my family. I'm going to enjoy the holidays. I'm going to eat some food. I'm going to get fatter and sassier. And I encourage y'all to do the same thing. I hope that the holidays are good to you. It's different this year, guys. Had some Christmas get-togethers so far that we haven't got to have. Thanksgiving get-togethers we didn't get to have. And that's been a little bit tough this year. School's been different this year. One thing about it, we didn't have all the Christmas party stuff where I'm at this year like we've had in the past, and I was actually off on a day before we shut down last week. Didn't know that was coming. It just bam, there it was, happened, and so I missed the very last day the kids were here, and didn't have the last minute parties or whatever they had. I didn't have to fool with that mess. But set that janitor card up, clean that closet, take out some garbage, dust mop some halls, clean some bathrooms. Because you know in about 5 minutes that custodial closet's going to have water on the floor. That dust mop's going to be nasty. That broom's going to be nasty. That mop bucket's going to be nasty. That cart's going to need rearranging again if you're like me. Because I'm not probably going to put it back where it needs to go in the right place. It's going to be all over the place. And I'm going to lose something. Have a great day.